All right.
I have 500,000 yen.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, can someone check the can someone
The channel?
I still need someone to monitor the stream. I forgot to close Photoshop.
Okay. Here it is.
Didn't even need to open it, but all right, we're here. Let's talk about the Game Awards because Memba wants to talk about it. We've been inconsistent with After Hours. We're supposed to be doing it on the week that we don't do the podcast, but it's okay. It's all right. Nobody's dying over it. But all right, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Jake?
It's already live.
I know. All right, you ready, Jake? You sound like you're about to die over there. All right. So we're gonna I'm gonna go by categories, and you guys decide which game you want to win each category. Explain why. You know, obvious, but let's start with Game of the Year. The probably the only one that most people care about. Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't think belongs there. It's a good game, but to me, it's not Game of the Year material.
That game was incredibly overhyped.
It was, dude.
I know I hyped it up, but then after a while I realized, wow, it's okay.
And I know, like, a lot of people are upset that PUBG is there because it's not actually out yet. And I see people saying, oh, whatever is Game of the Year, it should be a game that you play all the time. The whole year.
I mean, if that's the case, the Game of the Year from last year would be Game of the Year for a lot of people.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember that made a lot of people upset when Overwatch won. I thought last year, like, what I hated about last year's Game Awards, they were just like, will anything beat Uncharted for Game of the Year? I'm just like, come on now.
And obviously not.
Uncharted is not that good. But freaking, ugh. Hopefully they don't do that this year. You already know what I voted for. Like, I just voted for Persona 5 because it was the underdog and it was my favorite game this year, tied with Mario. Yeah, Zelda. I had to take it a tiny notch down because at times that game is frustrating to play.
But you know that game is so good though too.
Yeah, of course. It's a godlike game, but I feel like Mario was a little bit better. PUBG, it's not out yet. It's a fun game, but I don't think it's as fun as those other three games: Mario, Zelda, Persona. You guys?
See, it's hard for me to actually, give a vote considering
you haven't
out
played
of those 5 games, I've only really played Persona 5.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that will change once I get my Switch. But it's hard to say. Just because I've only played Persona 5, I have
played
to vote
Horizon,
Persona
haven't
5.
you?
Yeah, but that game, it's just okay.
Actually, yeah, I thought it was a solid game, but like I said, not Game of the Year material.
Yeah. Like, I'd give it at best a 7 or an 8.
Yeah. I don't know. 8 kind of sounds like Game of the Year level scores, but I'm fine with giving it a 7.
We got things like Mario Odyssey, Zelda, Persona 5.
Yeah, and I don't even give. I feel like I need to have my review scores based on how much I think you need to own the game, because if I have it any other way, I would never give a game a 10 because I'm gonna just find one thing that's wrong with it and I'll never give it a 10. Yeah, this tiny thing. Like, as much as I love Persona, I'm gonna be like, these cutscenes remind me too much of Persona 4. 9. God. Or it would be like, let me see, what else did I not like about P5? Oh yeah, what's the point of telling us to push a button to like jump or slide when if I hold the sprint button it just does it anyway?
Yeah. Especially in Madarame's dungeon? That's
Yeah.
the one with the lasers?
Yeah, and I don't like that there's perks in the game that make certain game mechanics completely useless. I hate it when games do that. But yeah, those are what I found wrong with P5. Zelda, the rain, you pretty much can't play the game until the rain stops. Durability, sometimes you go through weapons pretty quickly and you're afraid to use your favorite weapons because they're gonna break.
Yep.
And Mario, the after game, very lacking. I feel like there's stuff that they could have put in other places. And yeah. But yeah, P5 underdog, that's my vote. I love Persona.
You know, my vote was
Mario.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, because
Game like a 9.
that's the only game that he's played.
What's up?
That's the only game that you played.
Well, I played Breath of the Wild, but it's the only game I
You barely played it.
This is the beaten.
God. Memba? You voted for Zelda, right?
For game of the year, I voted
Yeah.
for Persona 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you would vote for Zelda. I know Maddie. I think Maddie voted for Zelda.
Cause the same reasons that the same cons that you gave the game for game of the year. I agree. So
Okay.
it makes sense. So
All right. Best game direction. Like, Pinstripe, can you explain this one for me? Is it like what game? Is it like what game had the best creative process? Like what is that?
What's nominated?
Wolfenstein 2, Resident Evil 7, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Horizon. Oh, I forgot to turn the music back on. There we go. I love Stream Deck. Alright, while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna go for a second. You, Jake, and Memba can talk about it. Make sure to go down the categories while I'm going.
Alright. Where the categories at? 'Cause I don't have it pulled up right now.
Alright. Well, here. Let me see. So, what are we on? What the fuck? Awards. So, what? Okay, I feel like he skipped some. So I'm just gonna... We said game direction, right?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh, that's the one we're confused on?
Yeah, because I don't know exactly what it means by best game direction.
Awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I guess. You know what? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let me Google this shit further. If you can't figure it out the first time, just Google it again. Well, okay. Let's see what won in previous years. So, best game direction last year, the nominees were Titanfall 2, Uncharted 4, Doom, Battlefield 1, and the winner was Overwatch. That still tells me
Overwatch won best game direction?
Yeah.
As well as game of the year?
Yeah. Alright. Game Awards 2015. That I don't think that was even that wasn't even a category. 2016.
What in the fuck?
Okay. Oh, maybe it was a category. I'm just stupid. It's always a... So, is game direction is different than art. Yeah, it is. I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Well, at this point, see, it's.
I don't even.
I've only played Horizon and Resident Evil 7, and while I did like the way, not necessarily the way Horizon worked, but like the visuals were nice, but I feel like that's something different. But it felt too much like Tomb Raider, but slower in terms of combat. That I probably wouldn't give it to that. Resident Evil 7, I mean, if I'm comparing that to the rest of the Resident Evil series...
What did you say about my precious Tomb Raider?
If I had to compare 7 to the rest of the Resident Evil series, I would probably say it's the most unique.
Resident Evil 7 just looks like... Oh, to me, it just looks like Outlast.
Well, again, in terms of the rest of the series, it's unique.
Yeah, you're right.
But, I would probably think it goes to Mario Odyssey.
For best game direction?
Yeah.
What they did with
still don't
Mario
know
is
that.
nuts. I think it's just
like,
how
that
unique the game
is going to change. From what I've seen and what I've played from the demo, I feel like that's going to change how I, think of Mario games.
Yeah, it's like, dude, the game's nuts. It's like you have no idea where the heck you're going when you play it. Until you've seen everything, of course.
Yeah, and
for me, I feel like it would either be Mario or Zelda. Just because whenever I play Zelda, I feel like it's my first time playing the game because you always see some new shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
What the fuck?
like, I can't speak for Breath of the Wild, but it to me, from what I've seen, it just sort of feels or looks like a 3D version of Zelda 1.
Really?
That's pretty much what it is. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to have the exploration feel of Zelda 1, but like it's supposed to be also be like super innovative.
Yeah. So just from the little bit I've played, I would probably give it to Mario Odyssey.
Jake, say anything?
What's up?
He screamed earlier. That was about it.
What game should win best game direction? Wolfenstein 2, Resident Evil 7, Breath of the Wild, Mario, or Horizon?
Either Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild.
Of course, he's gonna say that. Yeah, plus, he hasn't played the other games. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Future warning: when it comes to what Jake thinks should win in a certain category, he's probably always gonna give it to a Nintendo game. So, fair warning.
Why you say that?
Because you
This is
love
true.
Nintendo, kid. Dude, you're just gonna be like, the moment you hear Mario or Zelda, you're gonna be like, Mario, Zelda.
I ain't no
Alright,
Nintendo.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna predict it. But I feel like that's what he's gonna do, and I feel like it's just gonna be he won't have played the other games in the categories. That's why I feel like he's gonna do it. But
And I'm also just kind of assuming what they mean by best game direction. Like,
I
that
really just feel
see,
like
they need more
it's-
descriptive. They need a more descriptive description.
I feel like it's just like how unique the game is.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, sorry I had to leave. My brothers, their PS3 controller finally stopped working. Like, I don't understand how, like, because they ripped, I don't know if I told you, they ripped the thumbsticks off the controller. So you gotta, like, they had to navigate with the little metal knobs and the D-pad. I guess it was just like, alright, I'm tired of getting abused, and it broke, and they were asking me if I had another one, but I'm like, I only have one. I only have one. And I'm not giving it to them.
Yeah.
It's like, if I could use the PS4 button, or if I could use the home button on the PS4 controller on the PS3, then I would. Actually, no, I might not, even if that was the case, because these controllers are $60.
Yeah.
Like, man, I ain't trying to freaking get these controllers broken, because then I gotta pay $60 to go get another one. Like, why am I paying a game's price for a controller, man? This sucks.
Yeah, it's stupid, right?
It is.
I mean, the Joy-Cons are 80.
I know that is so. Isn't the Pro controller $70?
60 or 70, yeah.
That is absolutely
What
disgusting.
the fuck is happening right now?
But yet, from what I hear, the Pro controller for games like Mario Odyssey is not an optimal way to play it.
Of course. No.
I don't like using the Joy-Con to play Mario Odyssey.
I only like using the Joy-Cons when like I'm
not using the Joy-Cons,
it in tablet
period.
mode. When I'm using it in tablet mode.
All right, let's move on. Best narrative, which I pretty much believe is like the story.
Yeah.
What Remains of Edith Finch?
I don't know
heard of
about
it.
any of these games, so
I don't know what that game even is.
Nier,
Why is Persona 5 not in here?
Nier Automata, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Well,
Horizon's.
I don't know what Remains of Edith Finch is.
I don't either.
I think it's just a walking simulator.
I haven't played Hellblade. I have not played Nier Automata. So I would.
If I had a guess,
I
I
would
would
probably
say
vote for
Nier
Nier.
Automata wins.
Yeah, I would just vote for Nier anyway, because I've heard it's godlike, and I know what Horizon's story is. And while I think it is pretty solid, I still think Nier's is probably way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't really get attached to Aloy, like the character, so.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing Jake and Memba, none of you guys haven't played any of these games.
haven't played a single one.
Alright.
So I have nothing to say on it.
Jake's played Nier Automata. I'm kidding.
I think I voted already for. Wait, why is it allowing me to vote again?
Yeah, I just voted for Persona 5 for Game of the Year
Whatever.
again.
I'm gonna vote Persona 5. Here we go. So, alright. So where are we at right now?
We're at Best Art Direction. Destiny 2,
I think I voted for Cuphead.
Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
I have to go Cuphead.
That game looks amazing, bro.
I gave one to P5, but now I'll give one to Cuphead, since I can vote again. Zelda, the reason I don't even consider Zelda is because the first trailer I saw for this game, the one that they scrapped the graphics engine for, in my opinion looked way better than the game does now. So I'm like, no. I still like the way the game looks, but it looked way better at a point, so I'm disappointed. Alright, Jake?
What?
What game has the best art style?
Can you repeat the choices again?
Destiny 2, Cuphead, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Cuphead.
Alright. It's not Zelda?
No, not this time.
Alright. Alright, best score / music. Destiny 2, no.
I think I put Persona 5 on there too.
Cuphead, Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Persona 5. I'm picking P5.
But yeah, I'd pick P5 because that a lot of those songs I could see myself putting in my own playlists.
Jesus Christ.
Not to mention Beneath the Mask is just
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, dude, Beneath the Mask is godlike.
But Cuphead's soundtrack is also really good.
Yeah, it is.
But I still have to give it to Persona 5.
I also really like the Mario Odyssey soundtrack.
Yeah. See, besides Destiny 2, I don't think there's a bad choice here.
Yeah, dude, man, I swear to
The
God.
Mario Odyssey soundtrack, I felt that it was good, but none of the songs really wowed me. If that
Even the
makes
ones with the
sense.
lyrics.
No, not really.
And
Jake doesn't like to understand what they're singing.
I bet he would have
Like-
picked it if they had Future make the theme for Super Mario Odyssey.
Or Post Malone.
Oh god. Yeah, dude. When it comes to Destiny 2, man, I remember when I was playing Destiny 1, back when the game first dropped, and I was grinding for Glimmer, and there was this one song. It would play when I was being attacked by an enemy. It was just like, it was going like, near, 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 and it would just do that over and over again. That was just the whole song. I'm like, that shit gave me a headache, dude. I had to turn the game down while I was grinding. Like, I'm tired of this song. Like, no. I've heard Nier has a pretty solid soundtrack. All right, best audio design. Destiny 2, Hellblade, Resident Evil 7, Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario Odyssey.
Now, this one's still tough because I haven't played any of these games except for Resident Evil 7. But from what I have seen from Hellblade, I kind of have to give it to that one.
Okay.
Because in that game,
Mm-hmm.
you hear like a lot of voices.
Mm-hmm.
And because the game's basically made to sort of help raise awareness for mental health
Oh, it
or
is.
something like that. So because of that reason,
Mm-hmm.
again, I don't know too much about the story.
I heard it has permadeath, and that pissed people off.
Yeah.
Some because it counted as a spoiler for those people, and another because it's permadeath.
Yeah. But it's like, this isn't about music either. You
Yeah.
know? I don't know. I don't know if it sounds very good in Breath of the Wild or not. Mario Odyssey, well,
I don't know.
I mean,
Stop
it's what
waking
I
up
expect from a
going.
Mario game.
Remember, have you heard any memorable music in Breath of the Wild?
Excuse me?
I'm asking you a question.
He's probably like, what music?
What music? Yeah.
Okay, there's your answer. But yeah, I gave it to Mario. 'Cause, like I said, I like Mario's soundtrack because
Yeah.
it's a little different. A little.
And again, though, the main thing about that category, though, is just it's not about the music.
Yeah. Audio design. How's the music made? Let's see. Best performance. Melina Juergens as Senua in Hellblade. Laura Bailey as Nadine Ross in Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. I'm pretty sure she's winning this one, to be honest, just because it's Uncharted.
Yeah.
Claudia Black as Chloe Frazier in Uncharted. She looks like On. What the heck?
I know.
God, dude. Brian Bloom as BJ Blazkowicz in
It's
Wolfenstein
German.
2.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry.
Blakovich.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't know. I'm probably butchering it as well.
And Ashley Birch as Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'd have to guess it goes to Laura Bailey.
Yeah, I feel like just because it's Uncharted, she's gonna win it free.
Well, it's Uncharted and it's Laura Bailey.
Yeah, like sweep. What Jake, Memba, what do you guys think?
Which category is this again?
Best performance, like best voice actor.
Like that one's just gonna be more of a popularity contest.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be
Dude, I
Uncharted.
feel like it's the
though.
Game Awards in general. Like our
Oh,
vote
yeah.
counts towards 10% of the total vote, but that's why I'm like, even though Persona 5 is probably gonna lose, I'm still voting for it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure a Nintendo game, even like if it was completely reliant on votes, a Nintendo game's taking it free.
Hands down, yeah. Plus, Persona 5, that it is not a game for everybody.
Yeah, it's too niche.
While it is really good, I definitely know some people that would not enjoy it just because of, it's turn-based.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I'm just going with Laura Bailey, because I know who that is.
Jake, you care about best voice actor?
Not really.
All right. Games for Impact. Please knock on my door. Night in the Woods. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Is this the one you voted for, Pinstripe?
What?
Did you vote for Life is Strange Before the Storm?
No,
Don't you love Life is Strange? That's why I was asking.
I haven't played it.
Oh. Bury Me, My Love. And What Remains of Eden Finch and Hellblade. I have not played any of these games.
Again, since I didn't even realize Life is Strange was a game for Impact. I just gave it to Hellblade.
Okay, I thought you had played Life is Strange before.
I haven't played the first one. I didn't play the new one.
Remember, have you played Life is Strange?
Nope. I
know.
have not actually.
I know Jake hasn't, so I'm not
I
even
might
gonna
do it
bother
over
asking.
Christmas break, to be honest.
Jake doesn't play games.
Just Sonic
Okay.
Forces.
Alright, best ongoing game. Warframe. Rainbow Six Siege. Overwatch.
Did that even come out this year?
What? I said
Rainbow Six Siege.
it's best ongoing
It's
game.
ongoing.
Overwatch. GTA Online. Destiny 2, no, and PUBG, not even out yet. I feel like GTA is winning it free. I feel like Warframe is the only one that deserves it, but I feel like GTA is gonna win it free. Because like this only exists to promote games as a service. And like, you know, GTA, like, they're still making money out of the ass off GTA. And, like, 2K, they're like, we want microtransactions in all games from now on. Like, so is this a category you guys care about? Have you got, Pinstripe, you haven't played any.
less about this category.
Yeah, you haven't played any of these. Like, Pinstripe
I
refused
played
to play.
Overwatch, but I kind of just quit.
Yeah, we played it a lot, so we needed to take a break.
I burnt the fuck out of Overwatch.
Yeah, I think I don't know, like, GTA is gonna win it free. I love playing GTA, even though I haven't played it since, like, March. But, like, I'm always willing to go back. I've just been playing other games.
Yeah.
I think Warframe deserves the award, though.
You know, when I get my PC key, there's gonna be way more GTA footage on the channel.
There better be. Alright, let's see. Best mobile game. Fire Emblem Heroes. Super Mario Run. Old Man's Journey. Monument Valley 2. Hidden Folks. I'm guessing you voted for
votes for
Fire Emblem.
Heroes.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, first off, it's the only one I played,
Yeah.
but it's like the thing is, I feel there aren't that many good strategy RPGs on the phone.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't really go looking for them.
Who wakes up with that pot?
Are you voting for Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition next year?
No.
Alright. I don't really play mobile games except for like Fruit Ninja and Flappy Dunk, and even then I barely play those. Jake's not gonna vote because Dokkan Battle's not on here. And I don't think Memba plays mobile games at all.
I don't. The only ones I play were Pokemon Go and Fire Emblem Heroes. Does Ristar on mobile count?
Wait, Ristar has a mobile game?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Alright, best handheld game. Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Monster Hunter Stories. Metroid Samus Returns. Ever Oasis. Don't know what that is. And Fire Emblem Echoes.
I didn't play any of these.
I voted for Metroid because I liked Metroid.
Yeah.
And the
I mean, the thing is, the one I am going to enjoy the most is Echoes.
I would, but the English translations piss me off.
I still want to try the Yoshi's Woolly World port.
Yeah.
Even though, oh, I know it's different, but
Have you played Metroid Samus Returns at all, member? Oh yeah,
Like
no DS. That's right.
Yeah, my DS doesn't work. So I
Yeah.
don't know anything about that.
Jake,
Unfortunately,
No.
God,
I
you haven't even
have I
played
any-
Metroid.
I haven't played any of these handheld games.
Like you haven't played Metroid or Yoshi.
I played Yoshi's Woolly World on the Wii U, but not on 3DS.
All right.
Just a report, dude.
God, dude. All right.
It's a dad and Pookie.
Best VR
Really more.
game. Does anybody even care in here? Like care about
Best
VR?
VR game is Final Fantasy Fishing, hands down.
It wasn't.
the fuck up, Jake.
Yo, dude, Resident Evil 7 is winning this free.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
That's-
even play
Even
VR
if I
games.
played it, that'd be the only one I would vote for.
Yeah, dude. Like it's like people recognize the name and they don't know what all these other games are, so they're gonna vote for this one.
Yeah. Like I've heard of what's it called? Super Hot,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not exactly a game I want to play in VR.
Yeah. All right. Best action game: Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, Cuphead, and Wolfenstein 2. Cuphead free for me, or not free, but
Correct.
because Neo's there. But I like Cuphead.
I would say it's
pro-
between those two.
Cuphead and Neo.
And
I'd
Jake
probably give
hasn't
it to
played.
Cuphead because we haven't had an experience like that in a long time.
Yeah, and Jake hasn't played any of these because he doesn't play games.
Neo's
No.
just Dark Souls.
What, Jake?
No.
Oh, I thought you said Neo. I was about to be like, you didn't play that. Alright, best action adventure game: Uncharted, Lost Legacy, Assassin's Creed Origins, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. I'm surprised to see Mario here, to be honest. And Horizon Zero Dawn.
It's
I would,
gotta go between Mario and Zelda, I would think.
yeah. But you already know there's fanboys of the other games that hate Nintendo, so. And Uncharted, it's just gonna have leverage just because it's Uncharted.
Yeah. Personally, my vote's for Mario Odyssey.
Did you play more? Oh wait, no, you said you didn't. But
I've played a demo.
yeah. I would
And I
vote for
really enjoyed
Zelda
it.
for this one just because I like Zelda's combat, even though it can be annoying. So I wouldn't mind giving it to this one in this category, but not for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
And remember, I'm guessing you vote for Zelda because it's the only game in the category that you voted for,
For
or
best
that
action
you
game?
played. Yeah, best action adventure.
Yeah, I think I voted for Zelda in that one actually.
And Horizon Zero Dawn.
Again,
all,
just-
all,
it
all
was
you do
meh.
is all you do is shoot arrows and lay traps.
Yeah.
So, all right, best RPG: South Park, The Fractured Butthole, Final Fantasy 15, Divinity: Original Sin 2, Nier Automata, and Persona 5.
Persona 5.
I voted for Persona 5. I haven't played Nier Automata yet. I heard Divinity: Original Sin 2. I heard a lot of hype surrounding the game. Don't
My
know
main
anything
thing
about
about
it.
Nier Automata is, like, it's almost a little too actiony.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, again, when I think of RPGs, I think more so Persona 5, Final Fantasy
Not 15. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15. Like I'm enjoying it, but not as much as P5.
Yeah.
But like I'm still enjoying the game quite a bit, like more than I thought I would. But the
thing
combat.
about South Park is like the gameplay looks okay,
Mhm,
but like you're mainly playing that game for the comedy more than anything else.
yeah. Also another complaint: combat in Final Fantasy 15 is a bit too easy. Like all you have to do, you literally just hold down the square button and you'll dodge or block attacks, and they give you so much time to parry them. I'm like, you get rewarded for timing the dodging at like the last minute though, so that's pretty cool. But you got to unlock that. You have to unlock the deeper combat. Best fighting game. Tekken 7, Nidhogg 2, Marvel Infinite, Injustice 2, and ARMS. I voted for ARMS. It's like Tekken was cool, but they literally like just fixed it. Injustice 2 is too campy. Marvel looks like poop. The roster sucks. And you're probably getting a good roster and an update as DLC to fix the graphics. So yeah, I just gave it to ARMS. Alright, best family game. Splatoon 2, you do not play this with your family. Sonic Mania, you do not play this with your family. Mario and Rabbids, you do not play this with your family. Mario Kart, I could see it, but I don't think kids play Mario Kart with their family. And Mario Odyssey, you do not play this with your family. What do you guys think? What's the best family game? I'm gonna just give it to Mario Kart, just because that's the only.
For Splatoon.
That was the only one I could see people playing with their family.
Yeah, isn't Mario Rabbids like a single player game?
Yeah, it's like an XCOM game.
Yeah.
It's like so is Sonic Mania single
Like
player.
all those are single player games except for Mario Kart and well, I think Mario Odyssey. Can't you play as the Hat if you got a second player?
And not sure because I just played the whole thing by myself.
There's a co-op mode, but I don't know what it's for.
Co-op.
Jake, Jake for Jake, the assist mode is his co-op mode. Alright, best strategy game.
No, Jake's co-op mode is with the amiibo.
Oh my god, dude. Best strategy game. XCOM 2, Tooth and Tail, Total War, Warhammer 2, Halo Wars 2, Mario and Rabbids.
I feel like it's gonna go between Halo Wars 2 and Mario and Rabbids. Probably just Halo. The thing is, I haven't heard anything about either of these games.
Like XCOM, I think XCOM could have a good run with those two games, but then again, I haven't heard good things. Just because
I haven't heard. See, the thing is, I heard good things the day Mario came out. Nothing afterward.
I don't know. For me, the fact that they put story content in the season pass was what turned me off of the game. Like, nah, I'll pass. But like, I'm pretty sure. I feel like Mario is gonna win this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right, Nintendo fans are gonna bombard them votes.
I have a complaint about the sports game section.
Hold on. Did any of you, Jake, remember? Did any of you play any of these games?
Which one?
Hold on.
XCOM 2, Tooth and Tail,
Played XCOM.
Total War, Warhammer 2, Halo Wars 2, or Mario and Rabbids?
I never played any.
No.
Okay. Best sports / racing game. I wish they would put these games in separate categories. Project Cars 2, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, NBA 2K18, GT Sport, Gran Turismo Sport, Forza Motorsport 7, and FIFA 18. My vote would go to Project Cars 2.
I never played any of these games. I can't say anything.
Pinstripe,
What?
you said you had a complaint. What was it? Where's NBA Live?
Where's MLB? Where's 3-on-3?
I mean 3-on-3 freestyle? Nobody plays that game.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah, that game has like a small user base, and plus it's too pay to win. But Forza 7, it has loot boxes. I'm pretty sure nobody's voting for that. FIFA, we know what the deal is with FIFA. I feel like FIFA's gonna win. What do you guys think?
For our best sports game?
Sports slash
see it.
racing.
Here.
Oh, sports slash racing. Yeah, I see it.
I feel like it'll be FIFA because of how popular it is. That's the only reason. Gran Turismo Sport, they casualized it, so I was like, nope. Alright, best multiplayer. Fortnite, Call of Duty World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Destiny 2, and PUBG. See, I don't think Mario Kart should be in any category at all, just because it had its year. Like, just because it was
But it's
remade.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. It's still Mario Kart 8. It had its year, fam. I voted either Splatoon 2 or PUBG. PUBG is still fun.
I voted
Destiny
Splatoon 2.
2 is boring. Mario Kart had its time, and COD is. Yeah, that's it. And Fortnite, yeah. Alright, Pinstripe doesn't play these games because he's too cool to play these, except for Mario Kart. Actually, I don't even know if he plays Mario Kart.
I do when I can.
Which is like never, because you're playing other games. God, but yeah, most anticipated game. The Last of Us Part 2, Red Dead 2, I feel like one of these is winning it free, Monster Hunter Worlds, Marvel Spider-Man, which I'm not excited for, God of War Last of Us Edition.
Personally, the one I'm excited for most is Last of Us 2.
Of course.
But a part of me thinks Red Dead will win.
Really?
Yeah, I personally have heard more people talk about Red Dead 2 than Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I say that.
Yeah, Red Dead was a big deal when it came out. Jake, remember?
I think Red Dead's gonna win, but I'm anticipating Last of Us 2.
Jake?
Just because I like
Yo.
the first Last.
Jake, are you even listening?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, you're
What
not.
did he just say?
Yeah, or like, what
What
are the?
about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, but what do you think? What did you vote for most anticipated game, and what do you think will win
Last
it?
of Us 2.
Did you play the first one?
I did not.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to either of these. The only games I care about right now are like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and I'm trying to figure out when Shenmue 3 is gonna come out. You know, how long I've been waiting for that shit. God, dude, it's like, not to say that. It's like these games really aren't the priority on my radar right now, because I always thought The Last of Us was overrated. And Red Dead, like, it's a cool game, but it's just not on my radar.
I never played Red Dead, so that's why I'm not even like anticipating it.
Jake, have you played Red Dead Redemption?
And
You
then
had a
everyone,
360.
everyone comes outside their torches and pitchforks.
What, Jake? You haven't played Red Dead?
No.
Damn. Alright, best indie game. Pyre,
Cuphead.
Night in the Woods. Yeah, Cuphead, that's what I voted for. What Remains of Edith Finch, and Hellblade. I voted for Cuphead. Pinstripe,
I'm sorry?
best indie game.
Cuphead.
Alright. Jake.
What?
Actually, Jake doesn't play indie games. I'm sorry. Best student game. Meaning, Level Squared, Impulsion, Falling Sky, and Hollowed. Oh, and From Light. And you guys played these.
I don't know what the hell these games are.
Yeah, I don't either. And other categories we got Trending Gamer, best esports game, best esports player, best esports team. Best debut indie game, and best Chinese game. Do you guys care about any of these?
I really don't.
I don't either.
I did not vote on those.
I didn't really either. Do you care about any of these, Pinstripe?
Are we
Pinstripe's
talking about the student game?
No, we're talking about trending gamer, best esports game, best esports player, best esports team, best debut indie game, and best Chinese game.
Trending gamer, I don't know who any of these people are.
I don't either.
Esports game, don't really care.
I've heard of Dr. Disrespect.
Esports player, could care less.
Yeah.
Esports team, I know who Cloud9 is.
I didn't really care enough to vote.
Yeah. Are we on debut indie game now?
Yeah, but dude,
Cuphead.
Cuphead. Oh, here we go. For me, it's a tie between Cuphead and Hollow Knight because I heard good things about Hollow Knight.
Best Chinese game? What?
Do we even play that shit?
What even are these?
Not for us.
What? Okay. What is the point?
Yeah, what is the point?
Why isn't there best Mexican
Oh yeah,
game?
you know what else I hate, Pinstripe? When they announce what won certain awards off stream.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like oh,
pre-shows for WWE.
Or no, they'll be like, oh, while we were gone, this game won best RPG. I hate that shit. Do they have multiple streams or do they just have one? I'm pretty sure they just have one, but I hate that when they're like, oh, during the break or whatever, this game won best RPG. I hate that. You need to stop doing that. But that's all the categories. Anything else you guys wanted to mention when it comes to the Game Awards? Oh, I think for that category, I think Horizon should be taken out and swapped with Nier Automata. That's me. You guys have anything else that you want to say?
I really don't.
All right. That's it. All right, I will stop the stream now. Let me see. Make sure to like, comment, sub, all that good stuff. Jake, you have anything? You know what? Actually, you know what? Before I end this stream, Jake, I don't know. If you're barely gonna talk, you should probably stay off the stuff, dude.
Jake was here.
Yeah, dude. Like Jake, like barely ever has anything to say when he's in the podcast or on After Hours. Like he doesn't say jack. He doesn't seem interested in either. Like he's never paying like attention or anything. So yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about that later. But yeah, yeah, that's everything. Bye.